evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Plymouth Regional High School for today's NHIAA Division II matchup as the 2-7 John Stark Generals take on your 0-7 Plymouth Bobcats. I'm Elliot Miller alongside Paul Ferentz as we welcome you inside today's coverage on Pemmy Baker TV and the Granite State Sports Network. And Paul, such a young Plymouth Bobcats team. They are struggling a little bit this year, but loaded with sophomores, only one senior. What do you have to say about their bright future?
Well, it's unfortunate they haven't won a game because winning breeds winning, and it's tough when you're bouncing around with nothing but losses. But tonight could be a W, and these kids are only going to get better exponentially. Listening to Coach Sullivan and Coach Miller and Coach Cronin, they are going to get better exponentially, and that's what we're looking for. And it'll pay off. Next year will be better, and better the year after, because we're very, very young, like you said. It's a lot of mistakes out there, but hopefully they're going to learn from them.
A roster with only one senior in Samson DeRuvo, but that won't stop Coach Mike Sullivan, one of the top coaches in the state in my opinion. But this John Stark team has a major height advantage, 8 players over 6 feet on this roster. What do you have to say about Sullivan and his game plan tonight?
I don't know. Well, I know they did their homework. They're going to scout John Stark. They're going to come up and find their weaknesses and hopefully exploit them. But I think we have to play a really good game. We can't miss layups. We've got to make our foul shots and try not to turn the ball over. To me, that's all it is. And I think if anybody's going to have the coaching edge, like you said, I'll give it to Sullivan. Well prepared. I watch him in practice. He knows what he's doing. The kids work hard for him. So this could be a good payoff.
And we'll send it down to public address announcer Mike Boyle for your starting lineups and national anthem.
Plymouth Bobcats. During tonight's contest, please be positive in every aspect of the game with positive sportsmanship from players, coaches, and fans. A couple of reminders before the start of tonight's game that smoking and the use of tobacco of any kind is prohibited in the school building and on all school grounds. In case of an emergency, please leave through the closest emergency exit. Thank you and enjoy the game. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Generals. At guard, number 10, Jacob Green. At guard, number 11, Jaden Shepard. At guard, number 20, Benjamin McKean. At forward, number 30, Caden Easter. And at forward, number 42, Christian Barr. John Stark is coached by Mike Smith. Now let's hear it for your home Bobcats. Starting at guard, number 3, Quinn Toomey. At guard, number 5, Colby Cross. Also at guard, number 11, Bryson Richardson. At forward, number 15, Samson DeRuvo. And at forward, number 32, Griffin Charlin. Plymouth is coached by Mike Sullivan, assisted by Ben Cronin. The officials working tonight's game are Mr. Jim Chase and Mr. Ben Drew. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
welcome back to Plymouth Regional High School as these teams are having these last-second meetings with their coaches. Plymouth starting lineup out there as they will be wearing white going left to right across your screen tonight. Stark taking a little longer. And any final last comments, Paul?
Well, I hope we're looking for a W. I mean, the hard part is you got a senior team over here, 4 seniors for John Stark. A lot of pride. They don't want to lose to a team who hasn't won a game. So they're going to put their best foot forward. And it's an away game. It's a tough environment for them. But I'm really hopeful Plymouth puts one together tonight and makes it a close contest and maybe pulls one out. It'd be terrific.
And Stark wearing the red uniforms as DeRuvo and McKean are in the center circle for the tip-off. And Stark wins it as they'll start. Christian Burr over to the wing. Back up to Burr. He takes a long 3 and in and out for Stark. And they get the rebound. Back out into the corner. Another 3 for Stark and no good. Be a push. And Stark will go to the line, it looks like. Or nope, it'll be an
on the
inbound.
floor foul. But that number 42, dancing in warm-ups, got a hell of a shot from deep.
Starting it off with a bang, a long 3-point attempt. And fakes another one. Toomey on defense. Back out to the wing. Goes for the drive, pulls up, and no good. Colby Cross on the rebound. Plymouth on their first offensive opportunity.
No press. Man up.
Cross over to Toomey. Toomey back to Cross.
Got to take the open shot and not worry
And that
about.
pass over to DeRuvo. He goes up, and a nice layup for Samson DeRuvo. Plymouth draws first blood.
A deflected pass, and he recovers. Well done.
McKean finds Shepard. Battling.
Calling them close right now, Elliot. It's not good for us. Got 2 fouls already.
Another Plymouth foul.
But the press had him a little wondering for a minute there, so we'll see if Plymouth keeps the press on.
2 fouls for Plymouth in the first minute. To the corner, long 3, and Plymouth will get the rebound as it goes out of bounds, but will be a white ball.
Not shy about shooting that number 42.
Got some height on them too. Cross over
Picking
to
him up.
Richardson.
Picking him up full court. Got to get it over. You got 10 seconds.
Finds Toomey. He does get it across. Richardson on the wing. Over to Charlin. He goes up and is blocked.
Ooh.
But he'll go to the line for 2.
Went up strong.
Charlin, such a unique player.
Yeah, they had all ball, but they got him with the body. He gets a chance to go to the line. These are important shots.
And he'll go to the line for the first shots from the charity stripe tonight. Charlin makes his first one. Plymouth with a 3-point lead, 6:43 here left in the first quarter. And in and out for Charlin. Makes his first but misses his second. Christian Burr takes control for the Generals. Over to McKean. And blocked by Toomey, but it's recovered by Stark. Loose ball, Cross picks it up. Good move by Cross to get across half court. Richardson in the corner. Finds Charlin, fakes the 3. Back out to Richardson, takes a 3, and no good. Stark will get the rebound. DeRuvo battling though.
Good open shot. You got to take that shot, Elliot.
Jacob Green, long pass over to Burr. He drives and is stripped. Good defense there by the Bobcats. Colby Cross will take control. The junior captain for the Bobcats. Over to Quinn Toomey. Toomey finds Charland. Richardson on the wing. Long pass over to Charland. He takes a 3 and no good. In and out for Griffin Charland.
Beautiful stroke. In and out.
Jaden Shepard here for the Generals. Finds Easter. Back to Shepard. McKean now. Looking to pass. Finds Burr.
He wants to load one up.
Long pass into the corner for Shepard. He takes the 3 and it's good. The Generals tie it up. 5:23 left in the first quarter. Colby Cross. Long pass into the corner for DeRuvo. He gets control. Goes to the basket and is stripped, and it'll be a Generals ball.
Yeah, they hit it off his leg, but that was a good attempt. Going strong to the basket. Good plan.
Aggressive pass right there by Bryson Richardson. Long pass. Shepard and McKean will reset over to Green into the corner for Barr. And he stepped out of bounds maybe.
No, third foul.
Third foul.
Charlin grabbed him on the way by.
3 fouls here very early for the Bobcats.
Yeah, we're already going to the bench. Jake Crowley coming in.
Crowley, just a young sophomore, one of the more talented ones on this Bobcat roster.
We lose our three-point shooter with Griff sitting down.
Christian Barr, long 3 again, and off the front of the rim and in as the Generals extend their lead 6-3. Cross. Plymouth struggling a little bit to get it across that half-court line. Lobs it up, Cross, can't get it, and he'll take it back. Double covered. Looks like it'll be a foul.
That's good. They call him both
Christian
ways.
Barr.
A little aggressive. Didn't need to be. 40 feet from the basket. Plymouth's got to take advantage of this, but I don't know where they're going to get their 3-ball from. Griff's got 2 fouls, which is not good this early in the game.
Richardson drives, tries to find Crowley in the corner. Pass is intercepted by Barr.
Yeah. He broadcast that pass. That was easy to pick off.
McKean over to Green, back to McKean. He finds Barr on the wing. Barr baseline drive and little floater, no good. Deruvo with the rebound. Looks like it'll be a white ball.
Well, Stark's not dropping them, but they have a lot of uncontested shots, and if they get hot, it's going to be painful. But we're scrappers. We're staying with him right now. Got to get to the line or get a ball in the hoop.
Half-court press is on. Into the corner for Deruvo again. He makes a move, tries to take a shot.
Yeah, not a good pass. That was a pass. Not good.
Fast drive by Jaden Shepard.
Another foul.
Foul called on the Bobcats. 4 already here early in this first period. Jaden Shepard goes to the line.
A pretty athletic group, John Stark, and they only have 2 wins.
He makes his first one. Stark extends their lead 7-3, 3:57 left in the first quarter. And Shepard takes his second, and it will be good. Free throws. We've seen a few games come down to the line, so they can be key.
Zach Puga's in the game, number 20.
And bad pass by Cross. Tried to find Crowley on the sideline. Could not do it.
These younger guys are getting a lot of good experience, playing a lot of varsity. It's going to be very helpful in the future.
McKean taking control. Pass tipped by Toomey. Barr will take control again. Jacob Green into the corner for McKean. He fakes a 3. Long 2, no good. Cross tips it up, tries to get the rebound. Barr has it, and Toomey comes up with it.
Good scrapping
Trying to go
defense.
on a fast break. Toomey fumbles. Deruvo in the corner finds Cross. Deruvo back again, goes up, and not a good shot by Samson Deruvo.
Size is a factor for John Stark. They blocked him down there twice.
Barr. Good pass right there. Shepard on the wing. Back over to Green. Barr in the corner. Good defense by Crowley. Long pass over to Green. He takes a 3 and no good, but Stark will get the rebound. Long pass into the corner. Shepard takes another one. No good, and Crowley has the rebound. Zach Puga in the game. Another talented sophomore for the Bobcats. Crowley in the corner to Cross. Cross looking for a pass, finds Puga at the top of the arc. Puga fakes a drive into the corner for Toomey. He takes a 3 and no good.
Right
Stark
there.
gets the rebound. Jaden Shepard over to Green. Back out to Barr. He takes a 3. No good. Crowley on the rebound. A lot of 3-pointers attempted early on. Just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Not going to break any scoring records tonight. 8-3 in the first.
Crowley, long 3, no good.
In and out. Heartbreak.
McKean fumbles it. Back out to Green. Over to Shepard. Shepard drives. And good pass into the paint to find Barr. He goes up, gets his own rebound again.
He's getting hammered.
And is fouled.
Finally call it. He stayed with it. Size is paying off right now.
5 fouls for Plymouth here just in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Stark up 8-3 with a minute 40 left here. Christian Barr at the line now. And he'll make his first one. He's a 6'4" senior. Likes to shoot the 3-ball.
Got a nice stroke. Big, strong kid. We are physically outmatched right now, Elliot. But we're not going to back down. I know we're really scrappy.
Deruvo goes to the bench as Barr makes his second one as well. Cross taking control for the Bobcats.
Haven't scored in 5 minutes. We got to get something going here.
Started out hot, cooled down as of late. Cross fakes the pass, good fake. He drives, goes up and no good. Stark with the rebound. Another missed opportunity for the Bobcats.
Good drive, looking to draw a foul.
Long pass into the corner for Martin. And he finds Easter, who banks it in for 2. Stark up 12-13 with just over a minute left in the first quarter. Bobcats struggling to get across midcourt, and Toomey will go to the line for 2.
Good job. Went right to the basket. Went hard. Little floater. And he got hit and knocked down for that one. He's going to put these in now, make it pay.
It's been a while since the Bobcats have scored. Toomey.
Yeah, it's been over 5 minutes.
Trying to make it a game again, and he will make his first one. To give Plymouth 4 points. Toomey, a junior, he'll be back next year. And he will miss his second one. 2 for 4 from the line are the Bobcats. And Barr takes control for the Generals. Over to Green. Long pass will go out of bounds. He was looking for Hunter Patterson. It will be a Bobcat ball. 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Richardson, long pass over to Puga. He finds Cross. Richardson.
Got to get it over.
Pass to no one, and that'll go out of bounds for another General ball.
Wide open if he cut to the lane. A little miscommunication there.
Hunter Patterson in the game now, taking control for the Generals. He finds Martin. Martin back to Patterson. Taking their time. No shot clock in high school. Barr in the paint. He's got some size, and he banks it in for 2.
Tough to stop. 6'4", big, strong senior. Formidable for our lineup today.
Clock is ticking. Under 10 seconds now. Bobcats and the
Another
Generals
turnover.
will get it again.
Another turnover. Not helpful. Barr's going to fire this one himself.
Barr will take the shot, and did he get it off? He did.
Drained it.
A buzzer beater for Christian Barr as the Generals extend their lead 17-14, and that'll be all for the first quarter. We'll be back for the second quarter. And welcome back to Plymouth Regional High School as we welcome you back inside today's coverage on Pemmy Baker TV and the Granite State Sports Network. Bobcats find themselves down to the John Stark Generals 17-14. Started off a little hot but cooled down there towards the end of the first quarter. Only 4 points, not the start the Bobcats were hoping for. It's Toomey.
Christian Barr just ended that quarter with a 40-footer, Elliot. If that's a sign of things to come, it's going to be a long night.
Great shot from the 6'4" senior. Richardson drives, goes up, and banks it in off the glass for 2.
Good, strong move. Way to go for Bryson Richardson. Took it right to the hole. Very aggressive. Good play.
Jalen Shepard, good defense by Plymouth. Trapped him. He gets out. It will be a white ball, looks like.
Good call. Timeout by the coach. He was out of bounds. He was going to lose possession. Calls a timeout instead.
And Sullivan calls that timeout as the Bobcats are down 17-6 with 7:36 left here in the second quarter.
Well, with John Stark pressuring like they are, back door is going to be open. You need to give the fake. They're overplaying their the Plymouth opponent, and Plymouth got to go backdoor. Bryson, one of the smaller guys on the floor, but right to the hole, and that's doable.
Richardson, one of the smaller guys on the floor, but one of the most aggressive also,
Quick,
as we saw.
very good defensive player, very quick. But that was courage. You got to go right to the hole against the big kids. You get hit, doesn't matter. That's how you have to play, and he's fearless, and that's going to pay off.
Well, and that's if you're going to score from within the paint, you got to go in there with momentum like Richardson did on that first offensive drive for the Bobcats.
And I can tell you, Barr doesn't want to foul because he likes playing, shooting those threes instead of being on the bench.
And pass fumbled by Barr. Richardson comes up with it.
Right there with the steal.
Toomey on the wing. He can't take control, but finds Richardson. And he fumbles it. Shepard goes and almost dunked there by Christian Barr.
Barr's having fun tonight. He's hitting the 40-footers, and he's going to the rim to knock it in.
Almost tapped that one in for the Generals. Puga to cross. Puga taking control for the Bobcats now. That'll be his position in the future. Finds Crowley.
Yeah, boy, it's been effort just to get it.
Long pass into the corner. Richardson takes it, but dishes it back to Puga, who tries to find Cross in the paint, and that one will go out of bounds.
Another turnover.
5 fouls for the Bobcats so far. Hunter Patterson finds Shepard. Barr takes another three, and no good. Crowley tries to get the rebound, but it'll be a Stark ball again. Patterson, Green, taking their time. Stark likes to shoot the three ball. In the corner, Chad Martin in and out, but Barr's there to put it back up.
Uncontested rebound and drops it in. I don't know if he's more dangerous with the three-ball Barr or if he's in the paint. Either way, he's going to hurt you. He's a big, strong kid, and he's feeling it tonight.
Another timeout for the Bobcats. With 6:23 here left in the second quarter, Bobcats are down 19-6. And welcome back to Pemmy Baker TV and the Granite State Sports Network as we are here at Plymouth Regional High School. Plymouth Bobcats are down 19-6 midway through the first half. And Paul, what have you seen from the Bobcats so far? I know you were saying something to me during the commercial break.
Well, they're struggling to get it mid-court. They're struggling to get over the half-court line, which puts a lot of stress on your offense. And then they get a little excited and throw it away. Griff Charlin's back in the game. There's your three ball.
Crowley on the wing finds Deruvo. He takes a mid-range jumper, and that's
Attaboy.
2 for Deruvo.
Sampson, not hesitating, puts it right up. Good shot. You need a little bit more of that.
19-8. Good move right there by Shepard. He lost control of the ball, and it'll be a Bobcat ball.
Took the big Euro hop, but lost possession. Plymouth to get back on the board again here into double digits if we...
Charlin finds Richardson.
Griff's got to stay in the game. He's got to start hitting some three balls.
And that's his specialty, but can also be dangerous in the paint. Toomey in the paint, and no good right there as Barr gets the rebound.
Barr blocked that shot on the way up.
Barr steps back over to Patterson. Patterson back to Barr. He fakes the three and drives. A little floater, and that's good for Christian Barr. He's been dangerous tonight for the Generals.
Yeah, he's tough. He's doing what he wants when he wants. He's tough, inside or out. And he's playing good defense down there.
Long pass to Toomey. Tries to find Deruvo in the paint, but it's intercepted by Barr. He goes up and is stripped by Charland. Shepard tried to put it back up.
Good thing Griff didn't foul. That had been his third. He'd been back on the bench. So it was good defense.
Charland takes his
Gotta
three,
hit that one.
and it's
Attaboy.
good. Clutch shot by Griffin Charland.
That's what he's in there for.
Down by 10 here late in the second quarter.
Beautiful shot, didn't hesitate.
Shepard finds Martin in the corner. Intercepted by Toomey. Finds Crowley. He goes up and makes the layup. Little momentum here for the Bobcats.
That's good. Looking good.
And that's what you got to do. Intercept those passes and a lot of quick breaks. Long two here by Shepard.
Beautiful shot. Yeah, good shot.
Charlin takes control for the Bobcats. Long pass up to Crowley. Toomey gets it. It will be a white ball, looks like.
5 fouls on Stark. They're still playing very aggressive. We got a chance to get to the line for one-on-one.
Sophomore Kyle Joyce will come in for his first minutes of the game.
Kyle's got a good 3-ball, and he's very tough on the rebounds. So he could be a big help right now. If he gets an open look, he could make that shot.
Colby Cross takes control for the Bobcats, directing things out there. Finds Deruvo. He's stripped, but gets it back. Tried to find Cross, but Barr got a hand on it.
Stark's being very aggressive on defense here. We got to be careful. Too many turnovers to begin with. Got to get a good shot off here. Get it under 10.
23-13, just over 4 minutes left in the first half.
Joyce got to take that shot. He's open.
He thought about it. Cross over to Deruvo. He fakes the handoff to Joyce. Back to Deruvo in the corner. He takes the 3, and it's good. Nothing but net for Samson Deruvo. Great shot right there by
good leader.
The lone
good leadership
senior.
by the senior.
Barr looking to rebound and takes a 3. No good. Deruvo tries to come up. Shepard hits the floor hard. He's grabbing his head. He went down hard.
Well, here comes athletic trainer John Bruley.
And we'll take a timeout here as the Bobcats are down 23-16 with 3:37 here left in the second quarter. And welcome back to Plymouth Regional High School on Pemmy Baker TV and the Granite State Sports Network. As we just saw, number 11, Jaden Shepard, took a little bit of a hard fall there, but he's...
Yeah, good clean play, but if he got tangled up, he went down, and his head hit the hardwood pretty good.
He was able to get himself to the bench. Got a round of applause from the Plymouth crowd. Charlin takes control for the Bobcats, finds Cross, good pass, he goes up. Excellent offense by the Bobcats there.
Beautiful play, give and go, nice play.
As they close the gap, 5-point game now.
Silly foul. Youngsters will do the silly foul. Didn't need to foul that kid.
Another foul on the Bobcats. That is their 6th of the half.
One more, they're on the line. You don't need that. Playing good aggressive defense, and the offense is starting to click a little here, Elliott. Cut that lead down significantly, so we have a shot here. Close the gap before the half.
Benjamin McKean taking control for the Generals. Good pass, but tipped by Kyle Joyce. Trying to find star Christian Barr on the wing.
Good hustle by Kyle Joyce, playing hard.
Well,
him and Puga are going to be very tough next year.
They're going to be the dynamic duo of this Bobcats team, and Crowley's another good third wheel. Long pass intercepted by Cross, but he can't come up with it. Gives it to Chad Martin. Back over to McKean. He takes a long 3. No good. It'll be a push. Looks like that was on Martin. It'll be a Bobcat ball.
That was a great steal by Cross, but I think his leg gave out from under him. Came down on one leg. I'm glad he's not hurt. But that was good defensive. He's anticipated that pass. It was a good steal.
Either way, it is a Bobcat ball. Sophomore Zach Puga taking control. Hands it off to Cross. Tries to find Deruvo, and he slams it into the ground.
Too busy.
Chad Martin takes it.
Too busy
He
down
drives,
there.
goes up, and no good, but Christian Barr gets it, and another offensive rebound. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, he's feeling it. He's a good leader on that team. Senior, 6'4", inside and out. Beautiful stroke for foul shots and 3 balls, so he's formidable tonight.
Excuse me, that was an and 1.
Got to get him in foul trouble.
That's the only way you're going to stop him.
Got to get him on the bench.
And he will make his free throw for a 3-point play. 2:22 left in the first half, 26-18. Plymouth with a little bit offensive momentum here. Puga, long pass into the paint for Joyce.
Too busy.
Can't come up with it. Christian Burr.
Not a good pass. Way too
drives,
busy.
little floater.
There's a break. Stark does not have to push underneath the basket. He got the size, he got the physicality, and that's a big break for us now. We go to the line, keeping this game close.
Each team in the bonus now, both with 7 fouls each.
A lot of fouls and a lot of turnovers.
This will be Colby Cross. And Richardson will come in now for Charland.
That's a good move. You want Griff to pick up a 3rd foul needlessly, so.
No, you need him, especially with his dangerous 3-ball.
Yep. Got to heat him up.
And Cross will make that one.
1-1. 1-1.
He'll get an opportunity for a second one. Christian Barr didn't want that, though.
He was a little confused on what the heck was going on down there.
He's anxious to get himself back on the board. 26-19 here, just over 2 minutes left in the first half.
Good foul shooting by Cross. Good job.
6-point game now.
Little 2-2-1 press.
Long pass. Jacob Green finds McKean. Tried to find Michael, but Barr has it.
Barr could launch from anywhere. Stick with him, but don't foul him.
Barr over to Martin. Back to Barr. He takes a long 3 and off the front of the rim.
I think he's got the green light.
Crowley has it. He'll find Cross.
Way to hang in there and hold on to that rebound.
Richardson. And pass tipped by Barr. And a nice drive there by Benjamin McKean. He'll go to the line for 2.
Too many turnovers. It was a bad pass. Easily deflected. Got to throw a little fake at these kids once in a while. But that's where the youth, they're going to get better. They don't have that experience yet. And they'll be more relaxed about it as they get better. Big learning year.
Benjamin McKean at the charity stripe now. And he makes his first one. 27-20 as the Generals take a 7-point lead with just under a minute and a half left here in the second quarter.
Griff back in. Toomey back in. Kyle Joyce going to get a break. He did a good job while he was in here.
Sophomores getting some of their first varsity minutes this year.
Oh, no kidding. They're getting a lesson.
And they'll be ready for next year more than ever. And McKean makes a second one as well.
Got to be smart here. Every possession's going to count.
Cross over to Puga, back to Cross.
Either go to the line.
Looks like he hesitated to pass that one.
Terrible.
And good job by Toomey. That pass was headed straight for Barr, who was going straight to the net.
Another break. Number 20 with an unnecessary foul. Go to the line now. You got to make these. These are gimmies.
That'll be Quinn Toomey who will head to the line and try and shorten this lead for the
back
Generals.
in for Griff. We're playing offense and defense here. We don't want Griff in trouble. Good move by the coach. Just putting Griff in for the offensive possession. Avoiding that defensive foul, which is smart by the coach. Got to make these foul shots, boys.
Toomey misses his foul shot. Barr takes control for the Generals. Toomey got a hand in there. Back out Green, corner 3, no good, but he'll get his own rebound. Dishes it back out to Patterson. He fakes a shot. Looking for someone to pass to, can't find it. Barr, Toomey intercepts it.
Great steal.
Good move by Toomey. He takes a 3, and no good.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Jacob Green finds Barr after he gets the rebound. And Barr drives, goes up, and I don't know how he got that shot off, but it goes in.
He got fouled. He got fouled, but he kept his cool, didn't say anything.
25 seconds left in the first half. Toomey finds Puga. Toomey resets over to Crowley. Richardson. Toomey drives, goes up, and is fouled. Almost got an and one there, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Good play. Developed nicely. He took advantage of it, went right to the rack. Got hit on the way up. It'd be nice if that ball dropped, but he makes these 2 and he make them pay. These are big shots here.
Nearing the end of this first half, Plymouth down by 10 as Toomey shrinks that lead to 9.
Attaboy.
He makes his first one. Kyle Joyce getting ready to check in.
Somebody get on Barr so he doesn't take one from half court to finish the half.
Toomey makes both of them.
Comes Kyle. In for Toomey. Play some good aggressive defense here. 12 seconds. They're going to go to Barr, if I had a guess.
We saw him make that buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. 5 seconds left. And they will not get a shot off. A little bit more offense for the Bobcats there in that second quarter, but they still find themselves down 30-22 as the Generals still have the lead, as we will see you back here for the second half. And welcome back to Plymouth Regional High School, as we are on Pemmy Baker TV and the Granite State Sports Network, as the Bobcats find themselves down 30-22 here as we enter the second half. And Paul, what do you have to say about this Bobcats team so far in this game?
It took them a while to warm up. They had 4 points in the first quarter and 5 fouls. And you know what? They got their legs under them. They had a big push and they got it within 5 points. I give them a lot of credit. They're playing. Their physicality is they're overmatched. The Barr kid, as you researched during halftime, is good for 16 points already. He could take the game over inside or out. But there's no quit in the Bobcats. And Coach Sullivan, smart, pulls Griff on the defensive end so he doesn't get him in any more trouble up with the fouls. And they found a little rhythm. They were going to the hole hard, and they're going to be okay. It's the turnovers killing them right now. There's no lack of effort on defense. They're playing tough, but they're physically outmatched. But they could show up this half and give it a real good run.
Only down by 8 points here as we are about to get underway for the second half. And you mentioned Barr with 16 points in the first half. He could easily take over this game,
yeah,
and extend the lead for the Generals. A few college coaches here.
Yeah, no,
looking at him.
He's worthy of a look. He could play the second level, D3 somewhere. He's got the range.
And the height. He's definitely got the height, a 6'4" senior, as he takes the ball for the Generals.
Yep.
Plymouth double covering him
got
in
a
the
good
corner.
handle on the ball.
Shepard drives, and no good. Charlin comes up with the rebound. Plymouth on a fast break. Tried to find DeRuvo in the paint, was Toomey.
Yeah, those passes are not going to work tonight. We got to figure that out.
Intercepted by McKean, who finds Barr in the corner. Back out to Green. Barr on the wing takes a three, and in and out for Christian Barr. Charland on the rebound.
You know what? He's got 16 points, but he's not hot. It's a good thing he's not hot.
Good move there by Cross. Finds Richardson in the corner. Baseline drive goes up. Good move by Richardson, but no good on the layup. Shepard drives and will not get the points there.
I guess Shepard was not concussed. He's out on the floor.
Took a little bit of a hard fall there in the first half. He's back. Seems to be moving around pretty quickly.
He's going to give a 5-second call. He's not.
Richardson off the glass for two.
It's a great look by Cross. Very patient.
Plymouth strikes first here in the second half. Toomey battling, and that'll be a red ball. I've seen Toomey get his hand in there a couple of times. Plymouth down by 6, 30-24 with 6:45 here left in the third period. Benjamin McKean taking control for the Generals. Finds Barr. Barr over to Green. He fakes the three. Finds Shepard. And good pass there by Shepard. But Caden Easter can't do it, but he'll go to the line for two as he's fouled.
He must have got him on the arm a little, Sampson. He was right there, but again, we're physically outmatched. That was good defensive effort by Sampson. Must have got him on the arm a little.
2 early fouls here for the Bobcats. Don't want to get in foul trouble.
It says on the board that that's Sampson's 4th foul. That's a shame.
And he'll go to the
He's been
bench.
playing tough.
Saw him hit a nice 3-ball in the corner.
I didn't see him get 4 fouls today, did you?
I don't recall. I know he has a few under his belt, but not that many.
Jeez.
Charlin gets the rebound.
Yeah, he's going to have to get in the paint. He's got 2 on him now. Got to play smart down there.
Crowley over to Toomey. and tried to find Crowley back in the corner, but it'll go out of bounds.
He's got a fake, and Coach Sullivan is telling him, do the fake. The kid jumps on the air. You give a bounce pass. That's where the Utes have to mature.
Toomey resets for the Bobcats. Finds
There's
Richardson.
a bounce pass.
Stark playing good defense here. Richardson slips, still has control. Good pass to Toomey. He goes up for a little floater, and rebound right there by Caden Easter.
Crowley underneath, wide open. He didn't see him.
And Barr will drive, and he'll go to the line for two. Another Bobcat foul.
That better not be on Griff. It is on Griff. That's a silly foul on his part. He's got to know better.
And that's
Leave the kid alone. Just box him out and get the rebound.
And that's his third foul tonight.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It looks like Puga will come in to replace him.
Griff, we need you on the floor, Griff. Silly foul. Got to play smarter than that.
And Barr missed his first one. And looks like Kyle Joyce will come in and sub for Toomey. Three sophomores on the floor for the Bobcats. Sullivan making sure these boys get plenty of minutes.
Oh boy, they're going to learn.
And Barr misses both of them. Long pass over to Richardson, and he banks it in off the glass. Easy points for the Bobcats there as they shrink the lead to 4.
Cherry picker, but it works.
Benjamin McKean taking control for the Generals. Finds Shepard. Fakes the shot with Shepard into the corner.
Don't
That's
foul
Barr,
him.
baseline drive. Barr goes up, and a nice little hook there by Christian Barr.
Too easy. I'm glad they didn't call the foul.
Colby Cross finds Richardson on the sideline. He drives, he goes up. Good move by Bryson Richardson.
Great shot by Bryson. Little reverse with the right hand off the glass. Beautiful shot.
32-28 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Barr shot off the glass. No good, but it'll be, looks like,
What do you call?
Bobcat ball. And that'll be the Generals' first foul of the half.
On 30. Yeah, who's got 4 on him now, Elliot?
Caden Easter, 6'5", center for the Generals.
Back on the bench. That's where we like him.
Bobcats trying to shrink the deficit.
Richardson looking to drive that lane again.
He's had a couple nice drives. Finds Cross. Over to Puga. Puga finds Richardson. He goes towards the basket again, and Barr's there to block the shot.
Yeah, he got smothered. But you got to go hard to the hole. Pick up a foul. Very aggressive. Good play by Bryson.
And Joyce will inbound it. Over to Richardson. Crowley. Quick passing. Joyce in the corner. Long three, and no good.
Right on the rim.
Cross gets the rebound, though. And he drives. Nice drive by Colby Cross. Bobcats down by 2, 32-30 with 4:30 left in the third quarter. Stark, a little bit of panic here for the Generals. Chad Martin drives, has nothing. Shepard finds Barr.
Barr wants to take over, and they got to be patient.
Green long three, no good. Cross comes up with the rebound.
Whoa.
And it'll be a
good call. White gets another call. Here we go.
Generals a little bit of...
That was number 20.
A little cold coming out in this second half, 32-30.
4 fouls on number 22, Elliot. He's on the bench.
2 of their starters now with 4 fouls.
I can see why they only won 2 games. They're very aggressive. They had a lot of fouls. They did a lot of kids on the bench. We have a shot here. It's a 2-point game.
Struggle with some body control, the Generals do. Richardson slipped there a little bit, but gets it out to Puga.
Yeah, Bryson's fast. He gets ahead of himself.
Puga recovers from that. And a timeout by Sullivan. As the Bobcats only down by 2, 32-30 with 3:49 here left in the third quarter. And welcome back to Plymouth Regional High School.
We got a ball game, Elliot.
We certainly do.
Scrappers are fighting their way back. They're within 2. And it's with Charlin and Sampson on the bench. The little kids are really showing up, playing hard. Bryson Richardson to the hole with a great move. They're looking good.
Toomey inbounds it to Puga. And Puga really showing a lot of leadership for just a young sophomore out there. Cross. And that'll be a carry.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Sullivan
call a timeout.
Showing some frustration.
Yeah, no, you call a timeout. You come out with a good play. You want to get 2 on the board, and they turn it over, which has been a thorn in their side, all their turnovers.
Intercepted there by Colby Cross, trying to find a quick break. Finds Toomey in the corner. He finds Cross, fakes the 3. Back out to Puga. Puga over to Richardson. He takes the long 3. No good for Bryson Richardson.
Good shot, though. You
Plymouth gets the rebound. Puga goes up and is fouled.
Oh! Heck of a call.
Call an offensive foul on Puga.
Yeah, that was a good play by Puga. He hustled, got the ball back.
He can't
went up in the lane. I thought he was going to the line.
He can't believe that call, but he seems to be right back in the game. Very talented sophomore. Barr, as dangerous as he can be, drives and airballs it.
Oh.
He'll go to the line for 2. Sullivan can't believe the call.
He doesn't want us fouling him. He knows better. Why are you fouling this kid? You can't block him. Leave him alone. Box him out, get the rebound. Silly, silly fouls.
Sullivan frustrated with those calls.
Silly fouls. I don't blame him.
And Barr will go to the line. Did miss 2 free throws earlier.
This young team is going to get ship shape. It's going to pay off. All these hard knocks they're taking.
5 fouls for the Bobcats in the 3rd quarter. Barr makes his first one. 33-30 for the Generals. Kyle Joyce is back in. And Barr makes a second one. The Generals extend their lead to 4, 34-30 with just over 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Cross over to Puga. Puga is stripped of the ball there. It'll be a white ball.
A lot of silly fouls out here. Why he's bothering him 40 feet from the basket is silly. John Stark coach got to realize, call the dogs off, not paying off.
Finds Cross in the corner. He fakes the 3, drives, goes up, and a little bit of a tough shot there for Cross. Yeah, Barr takes control for the Generals.
Looking to go to the line, didn't pay off.
Good D, good D.
Over to Green. Green finds Shepard. Back out to Barr. Takes a long 3, and nothing but net for Christian Barr as he strikes again.
That hurt. That hurt.
And the Generals extend their lead to 7. A little bit of a hot streak here for them. Richardson fakes the drive over to Cross. Cross finds Puga. Puga back to Richardson. Crowley fakes the 3. Finds Puga. Trying to get a shot off. Bobcats struggling. Long pass into the corner for Puga.
Don't be afraid to take it, Zach.
Drives.
Call offensive?
Another charging foul on Zach Puga. He can't believe it. A little bit of frustration there for the young sophomore.
Yeah, that's tough. Zach he should not get discouraged. He's doing the right thing.
And it'll be a timeout for Coach Sullivan after 2 tough offensive charging calls on young sophomore Zach Puga.
No, I didn't see. I thought the first one he was fouled, going to go to the line. And this one, I don't know.
37-30 with 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. And welcome back to Pemmy Baker TV and the Granite State Sports Network as the Plymouth Regional Bobcats find themselves down by 7 to the John Stark Generals. A couple of tough offensive charging calls on sophomore Zach Puga, who couldn't believe it, but his head still seems to be right in the game.
Well, we had him within 2, 32-30. We just got to be patient. Don't don't rock the boat too much. Play it cool and work your way back in.
Deruvo.
I hope Zach's not discouraged. He should take it to the lane. Maybe he'll get a call.
And lone senior for the Bobcats, Samson DeRuvo, still on the bench with 4 fouls in the game.
And Griff Charlin, the other 3-baller.
Two of Plymouth's most dangerous players. So they find themselves down by 7 here late in the third quarter. Stark Barr wide open in the corner. They find him double covering. He drives baseline, goes up and makes it in. Nice shot there by Christian Barr.
Yeah, tough shot. Tough shot. Beat the double team baseline and scooped it up.
Colby Cross over to Puga. Finds Cross. He takes the 3. No good. And Stark will come up with the rebound. That was Hunter Patterson.
Good open shot. We just got to start dropping them.
Hard pass by Patterson over to Barr. Long pass to Green in the corner. And Green will take the shot from the wing. No good, but Barr puts it back up, gets his own rebound.
Foul,
and no
call.
Good. Still has it.
That's an offensive.
And he'll get called for offensive charging.
Yeah, good call.
He
pulled his way right through. No. That was a good call. Kyle Joyce had his ground. He was right there. He took him out. Hey, they can call offensive on Zach Puga. They certainly can call it on this kid. So he's a truck.
That is Barr's second foul of the night. Richardson over to Joyce. Back to Crowley. Top of the key. Good pass by Cross to Joyce in the paint. And he's blocked, but he'll go to the line for 2 with just over 50 seconds here in the third quarter. The Generals find themselves up 39-30.
Well executed play. Joyce is wide open down there, but he's in with the tall trees. But he did draw the foul. Now he's got to make these to make him pay.
And Joyce misses his first one.
Killer. Foul shots, killer.
Especially this late in the game, they could be the difference. We saw last year against Conval.
Terrible. Can't miss 2 foul shots. Killing me.
Joyce misses both of them. And Stark on the offensive drive, intercepted by Cross. He read that like a book.
Double dribble, they didn't call it. I love it. 35 seconds. See if we can get back in the game
Cross
here.
drives, and he'll go to the line for 2. Good aggressive drive there by junior Colby Cross.
Points are hard to come by, but we're still in the ball game here. But missing foul shots is not going to, you have to make these.
Both teams are in the bonus now as they each have 6 fouls in this third quarter.
Come on, Nedge.
That's 3 misses in a row from the charity stripe.
That's a killer. That hurts you. Foul shots, layups, and turnovers. That's all game is. Come on.
Colby Cross makes his second one.
Good shot.
And Toomey will come in.
Coming in for Cross.
For Colby.
We're looking for a lot of aggressive defense here. Try and overplay it, come up with a steal. Don't let Barr get it one off with 20 seconds to go.
Barr, long
Never mind.
3, in and out for Christian Barr.
That should have gone in.
Crowley gets the pass
seconds.
off over to
Look
Richardson.
Up, Bryce. Look up, Bryce.
Richardson finds Puga, almost intercepted by Patterson. Joyce from the corner.
On, Joyce.
No good, but
In and
Toomey
out.
gets the
Do
rebound
another
back
one.
to Joyce. Fakes the 3, finds Toomey. 5 seconds left. Richardson on the drive, goes up and no good.
Doggone
Barr, long 3 and no good. He did get the shot off, but the Bobcats find themselves down 39-31 as we'll be right back for fourth quarter action. And welcome back to Pemmy Baker TV and the Granite State Sports Network as the Plymouth Regional Bobcats find themselves down 39-31 as we are about to get underway with this fourth quarter. And Paul, what do you think the Bobcats have to do to find themselves back in this game? We saw a little bit of a comeback there without DeRuvo and Charlin. Griffin Charlin back out there now for the start of the fourth.
Griffin Charlin just have to hit the 3-ball. Don't worry about defense. Don't foul out. He's valuable, needs to be on the floor. We're in this ball game. We could win this one. I'm convinced.
Puga back to Charlin. He takes the 3 off the front of the rim.
Good shot.
Puga gets the rebound, fakes the 3 over to Joyce. Charlin drives, goes up and tried to get his offensive rebound.
No call. He got hammered. No call in there. That's too bad.
He thought he should have gotten a foul there. Long shot there is made by Chad Martin. And the Generals extend their lead to 11.
When you got kids off the bench making those, it's tough.
Puga back to Charlin. He takes the three. No good. Patterson with the rebound.
Got to keep taking that shot. I wouldn't worry about it. Just keep taking it.
Jaden Shepard over to Barr. Corner three for Barr. No good. Richardson with the rebound. Richardson slows things down. A little bit of open space. He pulls up.
He's got to keep his feet under him.
Over to Puga. Finds Toomey. Charlin for another three. And good for Griffin Charlin. Clutch three by the junior.
That's what he's in there for.
42-34. 6:45 left here in the final quarter of this one. Jaden Shepard. Stolen by Toomey. And the ref will call it out. It'll be a general ball.
Good hustle by Toomey. He's on the line down there, but good hustle. Going for the steal. They got to get some lucky turnovers here.
Barr drives. Almost looked like a little bit of a travel there.
He's tough. It's a Euro step. Kyle's got to take that and be confident.
Toomey in the corner, a little floater, no good. Looks like that one was blocked a little bit as he takes a hard fall. Chad Martin over to Christian Barr. And that one, Puga got a hand in there. As Colby Cross will check in for Kyle Joyce.
Sullivan is coaching him up. He's got these guys in the ball game. Got to be patient here.
44-34 with just over 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Shepard over to Barr. He drives, pulls up, and is fouled by Toomey. Can't believe it.
No, he got the ball on that.
Some tough calls on the Bobcats today. Christian Barr will go to the line for 2 more free throws. He will make his first one. Nothing but net for Barr as they extend their lead.
They called that foul on Puga. I didn't think it was on him, but he's got 3 now, 2 offensive.
Caden Easter will check back in. Does have 4 fouls on the night. And Barr misses his second one. Cross taking control for the Bobcats. Finds Toomey in the corner. Toomey over to Cross on the wing. He takes the three. No good. Barr with the rebound. Long pass. Chad Martin. And that'll be a jump ball.
Griff with a reach in, tied him up.
And possession is in Plymouth's favor. So it will be a white ball.
Good job, Griff.
And the ref calls time. Plymouth down by 11 here with 5:40 left in the fourth. A couple of tough foul calls. Both teams are in the bonus, though. And it is a red ball. They'll overturn that.
Yep. He has it in his pocket. All good refs will have that in his pocket, regardless of what the board says. And it's his call, so he overruled. We'll get the next one, Elliot.
Generals inbound it. It's Barr. Pass into the paint to Easter. Back out to Barr. Good defense by Cross.
These guys don't have to take another shot. They could be very patient. Whoa.
And a 5-second call.
Whoa, good defense. Nose to nose for 5 seconds when we get possession back.
Good defense by Colby Cross there. As that's a turnover on Christian Barr. Cross over to Charlin. He takes a three and good. Griffin Charlin with another 3 ball. His third of the night.
What he's in there for.
45-37, 5:15 left here in the fourth.
Make a few more of them. Crawl back into this.
Jaden Shepard. He drives, goes up and off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound there by Easter.
6'5" in the boards.
He banks it off the glass for 2.
Got to box him out.
Bobcats down by 10. Puga over to cross into Toomey in the paint, and he's blocked. Easter all over that shot by Toomey.
I thought that was a pretty good steal. He got the ball right back. Tough call. Toomey's fourth.
And
Good hustle defense. The offensive play was not a good one. He's down there with the trees. Guy's 6'5". He's not going to make a layup on that.
And Deruvo is back in. 4 fouls on the night for Deruvo.
And 2 3-ballers with Deruvo back in, him and Griff. Crawl back into this game, maybe.
And Caden Easter will make his first one.
Good shot. They're making their foul shots. That's a big difference tonight.
Easter taking his time. And he misses his second one, but Barr with the rebound. A little floater. And Easter with the rebound and off the glass. 50-37, 4:40 left in the fourth quarter.
That's painful.
Generals up by 13. Cross. Over to Richardson. He takes a long three. No good. And the Generals tried to get it, but it'll be a white ball.
Those shots have to drop. That's the difference tonight. And they will drop next year. These guys learned a lot.
Long pass over to Cross. Takes control for the Bobcat offense. Finds Richardson at the top of the key. Over to Deruvo.
Travel.
And they call a travel on Deruvo.
Yep. Ran with the ball.
Stark
Turnovers are
running
killing
away
us.
with it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's not big, not for a lack of effort on our part. Silly mistakes.
Intercepted by Toomey. Good job keeping it in bounds, and they'll say he stepped out.
Good hustle, though. Good hustle. Good anticipation for that pass.
We've seen Plymouth intercept a few passes tonight, and Toomey really good at getting that hand in there and kind of messing up that dribble and making guys fumble the ball a little bit. Long pass over to Barr. He takes a long three. No good. Richardson with the rebound. He's trapped. He breaks through 2 guys. Finds Toomey. Toomey in the corner to Deruvo. Deruvo baseline drive and just gives it to Christian Barr, who's on a fast break, and he's dangerous and is fouled. So he'll go to the line for 2.
And that's on Griffin. Terrible foul if it's on him. Who's it on? It's on Griff, 32? Oh, no, number 11.
That's on Bryson Richardson, his second of the day.
Yeah, he's a good defensive player.
And Barr makes his first one. And Joyce will check in for Richardson.
Joyce got to hit the 3-ball. This game's a lot closer than the score. A lot closer.
Sophomore duo coming in, Puga and Joyce.
It's a 2-point game in the second half, folks. It's just been a struggle offensively.
Puga over to Cross, back to Puga. He fakes the 3, finds Cross, fakes another 3, back out to Puga. He takes it, and no good. Jaden Shepard came down with it. Looks like he was battling Toomey.
Called it on Toomey? Yeah, that's too bad. That looked like a jump ball to me.
Sullivan calling his team in to talk to them for a little bit.
That's how Shepard got hurt last time, hit his head.
And
should
it
avoid
just
those
shows
situations.
he's aggressive. He's not afraid to go back up.
No, I thought that was a good, yeah, that's 5 fouls on Toomey. He's out. Not for lack of trying, but I thought that was a good jump ball call instead of a foul.
Plymouth down by 15, 52-37
Yeah,
with
a lot
3:20.
closer. Much better game than that score indicates.
A lot of minutes for these sophomores.
And they're physically outmatched all night, but they hung tough. Really scrappy defense. Just have to hit some of those balls to drop, and you got to hit your foul shots.
Jaden Shepard makes his first one. Stark starting to run away with this one. But this Bobcat team has so much heart, they won't go down without a fight. As Cross with it now for the Bobcats.
You check the stats, you'll see it. If we made our foul shots, we'd be in the ball game.
And Cross just gives it to Benjamin McKean. Over to Barr, who misses the layup. Rare miss by Barr, but he gets his own rebound and in and off the glass for Christian Barr.
Good player. Good player.
Richardson over to Puga. Puga, good pass to Cross. Joyce in the corner, long three, no good. Richardson has the rebound and he'll bank it in for two. And a timeout called by Coach Sullivan as John Stark finds themselves up 56-39 with just over 3 minutes left in the final quarter of this one. And welcome back to Plymouth Regional High School as the Bobcats find themselves down 56-39 with just over 3 minutes left here in the fourth. This team battling with a tough John Stark team. Christian Barr having an outstanding night so far.
Yeah.
He's tough in the paint.
We get the other kid 6'5". No, physically we're outmatched, but it was a 2-point game in the second half. And I tell you, there's a lot of promise on the floor for Plymouth and on the bench. They're all getting a good chance to play, and they're all going to improve. And they got a great coach in Sullivan, so there's hope for the future.
And DeRuvo is on the bench. As you have two sophomores out there in Joyce and Puga. Long pass over to Easter into the corner for Barr. He takes a corner three and airballs it, but Easter's there for the rebound and he'll go to the line for two.
Zach Puga trying to fight for a rebound with the guy down there, 6'5". It's going to be tough. And that was a smart foul. If there's going to be a smart foul, that was a good one.
And that is Puga's fourth.
Yeah, that's his fourth.
Two tough offensive charging fouls on him earlier. And Easter makes his first one.
Stark continues to make their foul shots. Big difference in this game.
18-point game now with 2:50 left in the fourth. And Joyce gets the rebound. Good job by him.
Great rebounder, Joyce.
Cross over to Joyce. Thought about taking the three, but didn't. Long pass over to Richardson. Baseline drive. He goes up. And they're calling it a white ball.
Bryson looking for a call, but that was good defensive play.
Charlin finds Richardson. And Barr comes up with a steal, but Richardson dishes it back to Charlin. Right there, McKean slipped, excuse me. And another timeout called.
Yeah, we've got to figure out how to pass the ball. We're trying to go over these guys. It hasn't paid off yet.
And this one.
Fake it and bounce pass it, but we have to learn that. These guys are very young.
This one's coming close to the end, 57-39 with 2:27 left in the fourth. And back here at Plymouth Regional High School, Bobcats down by 18 with just under 2.5 left to go. Do have 10 fouls here in the second half.
Yeah.
Just trying to close this gap a little bit. Jacob Green. McKean back to Green. Over to Easter. And Shepard. Good passing by the Generals. They drive and cannot get it, but they get their own rebound. And McKean, hard pass into the paint. Caden Easter had a shot there.
Good foul.
And he'll go to the line for two.
6'5", he misses a bunny. Bryson had no choice but to hit him on the arm. No choice but to prevent that shot from going in.
Richardson with only 3 fouls here. Such a smart player, very aggressive on his drive, not the biggest kid.
Stark continues to make their foul shots.
Caden Easter, the 6'5" senior, makes his first one. Trying to make it a 20-point game here. And he won't. Barr has the rebound. And Cross comes up with it. Cross finds some space, finds Joyce on the wing, back to Puga. Puga into the corner for Cross. He fakes the three, baseline drive, goes up and no good for Colby Cross.
Yeah, too bad. You got to finish. Open layup, you got to finish that.
And time's ticking. Just over a minute and a half here left in this one. And the Generals will send in their bench.
Yeah, they're going to kill the clock. They don't have to take another shot.
No shot clock in high school. Steal by Richardson. He comes up with it, but the Generals battling for it, and Puga has it, but it's intercepted by Shepard. He goes up and makes the easy layup.
Simple mistakes. Turnovers, terrible.
Charland in the corner. Baseline drive, dishes it back out to Puga. Long three for Puga, no good. And Barr with another rebound. Good move by Barr.
Why are they fouling him? They fouled him, no call, but I don't know why they're fouling him. Leave them alone.
Caden Easter right there for two.
That's frustrating. Barr's a little frustrated. He got hammered on that shot. No call. Got hit in the nose. He's lucky he doesn't have a bloody nose.
Stark has this one in the bag. 62-39 with just under 45 seconds left. As Bryson Richardson is at the charity stripe.
So we only scored 9 points. We were down 32-30. We scored 9 points. That's it. That's tough.
Richardson misses his free throw.
Missed a lot of foul shots tonight, too.
Dwayne Johnson, almost want to call him the Rock.
Yeah, his new nickname.
Puga taking control. Cross finds Joyce in the corner.
Finally got Barr on the
30
bench.
30 seconds left.
JV's playing now.
Johnson tried to keep that one inbounds for the Generals. Johnson, just a ninth grader. We saw him play in the JV game. Certainly looks to be a very talented player. Puga trying to find someone on the perimeter. Richardson comes up with it. Baseline drive goes up. Nice little layoff, but no good.
Get back on defense,
Time's
Bryson.
ticking, 15 seconds.
Back on
Johnson
defense.
takes it, and they're looking to kill clock. Long pass over to Gravoy. He takes a shot, no good, and Joyce takes it. Cross. Long pass over to Charland. 1 second left. He goes up and no good.
No call. He got hammered.
62-39 is your final score. But boy, these boys did battle tonight. Excellent fight here from this Bobcat team.
They showed a lot of promise. I agree. Got to make foul shots. You can't turn it over. That's where we're getting hurt badly. But we were game within 2 points in the second half. We only scored 9. This is tough. But for no lack of trying, they got Coach Sullivan, and they're only going to improve. And I'm looking forward to next year already, Elliot.
Yeah, these sophomores look to be very talented. And for those of you watching on Pemmy Baker's TV, stay tuned for a post-game interview with Mike Sullivan.
I do want to mention, Elliot, there's a great documentary on YouTube. You just have to Google Jesse Elderkin. A wonderful job you did, Elliot, on the documentary on the soccer coach, Jesse Elderkin. Worth watching. A beautiful job you did, and it's a good tribute to a great guy. I just want to mention that, people. Take a look at that on YouTube. Jesse Elderkin.
I appreciate it. Just look up Jesse Elderkin on YouTube. It'll be the first one that pops up. For those of you watching on Pemmy Baker TV, stay tuned for a post-game interview with Coach Mike Sullivan. And for the rest of you, I'm Elliot Miller alongside Paul Ferentz, and thank you, Paul. Right now we see Plymouth State basketball coach talking to Christian Barr at center court, as he certainly looks like he can play at the next level.
Yeah, he's got a lot to learn, but he's got the body for it. He's got the range. And he looks coachable, so that could be a big plus for him at the next level. Always tough to do.
And that'll be all. I'm Elliot Miller, and for Paul Ferentz, my producer, Andrew Fenn, Plymouth falls 62-39 to the John Stark Generals. We'll see you next time. And I am down here with coach of the Plymouth Bobcats, Mike Sullivan. And Coach, tough one tonight, but the score, it was a much closer game than the score indicates, but such a young team, especially Zach Puga and Kyle Joyce, really performing tonight, getting a lot of minutes. What do you have to say about those two?
Yeah, I mean, Puga and Jay Crowley as well, getting in there, and Joyce. We've kind of we've relied heavily on some of these younger guys to come in and play a lot of varsity minutes, and they've taken their lumps through 8 games. But you saw tonight, once you get some experience and you start to play a little bit more, you get far more comfortable. And I thought tonight was the most comfortable those guys have looked. Being able to figure out how to put a game plan in and then go out and execute it on the court. So it's certainly, I agree with you, the score was much closer than the outcome. It was 32-30 at one point, and we just really struggled to score, and credit John Stark for the way that they responded and made some plays down the stretch.
Christian Barr, obviously a very talented player tonight. What was your game plan to stopping him, and did you succeed at all?
Well, he's an elite scorer in our division, and I don't think anybody's really been able to shut him down on the year. Last year at their place, he scored 18 straight against us when we were up 11, and we ended up losing the game. So, we know about him. We had him game plan. We wanted to just kind of shade to where he was on the perimeter all night, and then any time he caught it down in the paint area, we were trying to double it and just dig down from the top guys. And we really didn't want to go with 2 and 3, but at times we had to. I thought we did a great job on him. Obviously a player that can put it in like that has size like him, it's going to be tough to hold him back. But I thought for the most part we really did a great job through 3 quarters, and then he kind of went off in the 4th quarter and really hurt us down the stretch. I think some of that was just tired legs and how hard we played.
All right, Coach, one last question before I let you go. Such a young team, only one senior in Samson Deruvo. What are you looking forward to for the next 2 years?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, Samson Deruvo and his leadership as the lone senior has been amazing, and he gives everything he's got every single night. So I just want to tip the cap to him and just let everybody know how great of a leader he's being. The young sophomore crew, pretty much everybody out there. The JV game before, they came out and played their best game yet. They had 40 at halftime. They shot the ball well. We really like them and their game experience, so we're trying to get them to learn and grow every day. As everybody knows, when you have young kids, that can be pretty difficult sometimes. So we just kind of try to coach them up on every possession and get them to grow as players as best we can. So they're doing a great job. We want them to play hard every possession, and that's kind of been what we've been preaching. So we're almost at the halfway mark here, and the goal now is the second half of the season, and what can we do and how much improvement can we make throughout the year.
All right, Coach, and thank you for joining me today, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thanks, Elliot.
I'm Elliot Miller, and that will do it for me on Pemmy Baker TV as the Plymouth Regional Bobcats fall to the John Stark Generals. We'll see you next time.